So an advertisement on Hulu kind of gave me an idea for today's video because it was a advertisement that just made me angry. And to the point where I even looked over to my husband and he's like, I knew you were going to look at me the moment you saw this commercial. So there was this advertisement that said specifically, hard work doesn't help you lose weight. So today we're going to go over how to overcome our excuses, because that was 100% not true. You can lose weight through hard work. That particular advertisement was selling weight loss drugs. It is what it is. But you don't have to use those to overcome your excuses. And so today we're going to go over how to get through some of those things. So let's jump right in. We're going to go with the first excuse, which is, I can't do it. Okay. My biggest word with a lot of my clients is the word yet, because it kind of changes the context of what's being said. Oh, I can't yet, which means you might be able to do it eventually. Like, I can't lift my body weight yet. Things like that. It kind of changes their mental capacity, or it changes the framework. Instead of setting it as an absolute, it's more of a, we're not there yet, but we'll get there eventually type thought process. Next one is, I don't have time. So you make time for what you care about. If you look to find time for stuff, it's not going to happen. You have to make it. And where you spend your time, that's kind of where your hearts or your goals are going to fall into. Well, not really your goals. That's not the right word. But wherever you spend your time, that's the results you're going to get. So say, oh, I don't have time. My screen report this week was 4.5 hours. I have 4.5 hours apparently to scroll on my phone, but I don't have time to work out. Think about it like that too. Oh, I don't have time, but I have time to go to cocktails with my friends, or I have time to play video games for 3 hours. And I'm not saying that you can't do some of those things. You can, that's fine. But you can't use the excuse of I don't have time because you didn't prioritize it, because you let it go to the end. So it's a little sassy today. Oh well. Okay, here's one that might be a little bit more valid. I'm a little less sassy about this one. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's why we have professionals like me at Goal Getters, or personal trainers in gyms who can tell you how to do stuff. So with Goal Getters, we do online training. So we'll send you like how-to videos. We'll be in communication with you and you'll talk to us, and we'll kind of go over like what works, what doesn't, what's best for me, what's best for you, whatever. And we can go over how to do that. And I understand like that's a valid excuse, but there are plenty of things that are at your disposal now, especially with the internet, that it's easy to be able to figure it out on your own. And to add to that, there are also free apps for nutrition, like the Lose It app. I think MyFitnessPal has a free side, but the best part of it is under a paywall, and I understand that. There are some other apps where you can track your nutrition too, and it'll kind of give you a ballpark number for your calories. And I really agree with what I've seen the Lose It one pull up for certain people, like my husband's calories versus my calories. They're reasonable numbers. It's not trying to kill me. So that's a free app that you could use for that too. So there are things at your disposal is what I'm trying to say. I can't afford it. All right. This one, you can kind of see it at surface level, but if you dig deeper, all you need is a good pair of sneakers and a plan, and you can achieve so many of your goals. Because there are plenty of like body weight exercises or cardio exercises. If your goal is weight loss, you don't even need much stuff for that. And there's also ways to eat in a caloric deficit while on a budget. So it's bunk. It's a bunk excuse, because there's plenty of things that you can do that are free, like going to the park and walking or jogging. Heck, my dog holds me accountable because I don't want to make her sad. So when I put on my sneakers, I know that I have to take her out at least for a walk. I'm gonna make her sad, and that makes me sad. So there are plenty of ways where you can achieve your goals even if you don't have a ton of money to throw at that. So with a lot of these excuses, the biggest thing you got to ask yourself is, how bad do you want it? Because that's really the kicker that will drive you to actually make change. Yes, there are tools at your disposal now that are more easily accessible than it used to be in the past, which makes some of those excuses more bunk, but you're going to keep using those excuses unless you really, really want it, or unless you want to have behavior change. So, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? So check us out at goalgettersprograms.com if you're interested in, achieving your fitness goals and getting an online personal trainer to try to help you out and help you with your nutrition. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss when we upload, because we're actually semi-regular at posting on here. And thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe.